Yeah, hello scrappers. Yeah, I was gonna try to get a video out yesterday, but spent the day doing some plumbing. But I thought I'd take this load in today. I gotta run to the city, do labs. So, go give blood. So I thought I'd go ahead and load up my cast aluminum. I got, that barrel there is full of cast aluminum, pretty heavy. And then the other one's got extruded aluminum. I thought, yep, had that one full. I thought, well, I'll go ahead and take it too. Then I had all this big stuff down here, you know, snapper lawnmower deck, barbecue grill hood, transmission bell housing. Yeah, different stuff, aluminum mailbox. So, some string trimmer bodies. So I'll take it in. Called Standard Iron, they're paying 40 cents a pound. Al's Recycling is paying 35. So I thought I'd take it to Standard. I didn't even check Metal Check. They closed at 3. It's a 1:30 appointment. I shouldn't take long, but you never know. So I thought, well, I'll just run to Standard Iron, unload it. I've never taken non-ferrous there, so this will be a first. Lots of shred material and heavy steel, but never aluminum and stuff like that. So we'll take it in and check it out. Then when I get back, I'll probably show you a little bit of what I had to do in the well house and some changes I want to make out there, and then and the pay ticket. So we'll see you guys here shortly. I got to get on up there. It's 12:32 and I got to be up there at 1:45. So we will talk to you later. Bye bye. Hello scrappers. Yeah, we're back from the city. Did pretty good on that load. Let's see. I think to start it off we had 40 cents a pound for the cast. I think the top one was the one I had on the cart. It was saying 173 pounds for the tear. So, or the net. Yeah, the tear was 168. So the net was 173 pounds of cast. That was all the big stuff, mower bodies and all that. So that came up 69.20. And then we had the barrel, weighed 213. So the barrel itself weighs 18 pounds for 195 pounds at 40 cents, $78. And then we had the extrusion, 108 pounds, 18 for the barrel, so 90 pounds total at 60 cents a pound, $54. And for grand total on the weight was 458 pounds for a total of $201.20. Not too shabby. So I didn't think I had that much in there. So I'm happy with that payday, definitely. I'm out here by the well house, you know, mud. So I've got the little milk house heater sitting on a brick, but for the most part it keeps it from freezing, but been having trouble on this back wall. Of course, I probably need to put some wood up there and then pour some of this foam compound in there and insulate it. I can see a little bit of daylight coming through right back in there, it looks like. But I had to replace that 1-inch pipe there going to there, the elbow and coupling. And then I had to replace the piece coming up to there because it was just split. And then this piece here, the end of the cap broke off. And then I had another leak on it, so I just cut that off and capped it off down there. I'm going to have to look at this and kind of figure out what I need, because I think I might just go ahead and try to change a lot of this right over to PEX. You know, or come off that wellhead right there and just go PEX and try to do away with as much of that PVC as I can. But I'm thinking part of the problem, so I've got a thermal cube right here, and this is probably close to 5 foot up. You know, it's not far from the ceiling and quite a ways from the floor. So, and I'm thinking, okay, so it comes on at 35, cuts off at 45. It's going to get 45 up here. I need to fix that hole right there too. I need to do something with that. But I'm thinking I might get this, add a piece of Romax and run a plug down close to the floor, and then plug that thermal cube in down there. That way, by the time it kicks off at 45, it's going to have to, you know, because it could get 45 up here by the ceiling pretty easy and kick off, but it's going to be pretty cold down by the floor when it's 45 up here. So I figured get that down below, move it down, and then also plug a little fan in there to kind of circulate the heat from the floor up to the top, or from the top back, you know, blow the heat back down. So it's nice out there right now. I kind of wish I had more time. I'd get the plasma cutter out, do some cutting. But the wife wants to run to the store, pick up some stuff. So again, we just went to the store yesterday and she wants to go again. Spend a lot of my time just running to the store and back all the time. But yeah, originally where this box is sitting, that's where the pressure tank used to sit. You know, then everything was around it, and I've redone everything on this well, and I put the tank back in the corner out of the way, and give me more room in here. I got a lot of paint over here on a shelf, so down in that milk crate there's more paint. So got some insulation stuffed up in there. Probably what I need to do over here, maybe shove a piece of plastic back in there and put some insulation in, or get some of that grate stuff in there or something. Spray foam it. Had vents in the north and south side here, but for the most part it does pretty good. This thing here is supposed to be a deal to keep it from the hard water, descaler. But may almost have to put a second one on. Seems to do a little bit, but not enough. Still get a lot of calcium and stuff. But yeah, I put 1x4 up here running up and down. So I'm really thinking put me another 110 receptacle down there, get me find me a 20 amp plug to put down there, and move the thermal cube down below. That would free up another plug-in up here. So might put in the light switch too and put a light in here somewhere. Of course, I'd probably hit my head on it because my head is just barely clearing this 2x4 here. So anyway, that's kind of what I got going. Yeah, I'm happy with this payday. Yeah, for sure. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I appreciate the views, comments. And I left the screwdriver in there that I'm shoving in the door to latch it. We're well underway in January. It's the 18th already, so a couple more weeks and we'll have January behind us. Like I say, it's really nice out here right now. The wind's real calm, and I'm liking it. But cold weather's coming in tonight again, and maybe some wet stuff. They're talking about maybe some freezing rain. So we're not supposed to get a whole lot here, but you never know. It could be less than what they say, or it could be worse than what they say. So they just kind of give us their best guess. They're far from accurate a lot of the times, but yet we still believe what they tell us. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. You take care, and happy scrapping. Bye-bye.